Welcome back to Anything Outdoors with Steve. I am Daniel. I'm the editor for Anything Outdoors with Steve. Today I'm in Shanghai, China. At present I'm in Pudong District, and near where I'm staying is a beautiful park. I haven't visited this park for maybe, oh gosh, I bet it's been 10 years. But as I recall, it's worth a look around. It's a nice spring morning here. Wow, it's sure nice to get out of Idaho snow and put on a t-shirt and go for a spring morning walk. So I'm going to take you over to Century Park. We'll walk around and see what there is to see. Let's go. Zoba, Zola. All those flowers, the fragrance coming from those flowers is heavenly. Wow, that is nice.早上好。你好。早上好。In my opinion, and it's my honest subjective opinion, Shanghai is the crown jewel of all Chinese cities. This is a fantastic place full of energy, a very vibrant place full of magnificent architecture, and we are in Pudong District, which is the center sparkle in the crown jewel, if you will. We are going to be walking through what I anticipate to be, and I'll be surprised if it's anything but, very well manicured gardens and beautiful walkways. If I recall correctly, it's been 10 years since I was here, but it seems like there's a river that runs through there. Is it Zhangjia River, I believe it is. It's a small river that's a minor tributary to the Huangpu River that runs through the center of Shanghai. If I'm wrong, don't mock me too much for it. It's like you said, I'm running off of 10-year-old memories. but so far it's looking pretty fine. The temperature here is perfect. It is a pristine spring day. By contrast, Idaho, when I left it, North Idaho, I got snowed on the way to the airport, and I'm pretty much tired of that. So let's take a little spring walk and see the flowers, smell the flowers too. Wow, the fragrance coming off of these flower gardens is marvelous. And we have some happy birds playing off in the, I don't know if they're looking for worms or fighting each other or whatever birds do. I don't know, I'm not a bird guy. All right, let's take a look around. It is about 8 o'clock in the morning. I'd say the temperature is in, I'd say around maybe 70, somewhere between 70 75 degrees Fahrenheit. It is fine, absolutely fine t-shirt and shorts kind of weather. Let's go over and check out this flower garden. This gardener slash artist is cleaning up this beautiful flower garden with a statue with a head in it. Wow, it's beautiful.早上好，
你早上好，你会中国话？
我会说一定要普通话。
中国话会说的很好。你是大学毕业。我说的话大学毕业懂吗？
对吧？
大学毕业到上海来不容易的。你是哪个国家的？
好看啊！
好看。你哪个国家的？
谢谢你，再见啊。Beautiful place. Oh man, the sunshine is so marvelous. Feels so good. Look at this. I'm going to be in China for just a week. I came over for just a little bit of business, a few business meetings, and then I'll be heading back. But I'm also going to be catching up with some old friends. Haven't seen them for a long time. I used to have an office over here before COVID, and used to come back and forth all the time. And frankly, there's times when I miss it, and I certainly miss my Chinese friends a lot. I have a lot of very dear Chinese friends, some of whom I consider lifelong friends, whom I love dearly, and I will be very pleased to see them again. We're going to spend a little bit of time and hang out, walk around Shanghai. In fact, later in today, two of my friends will be meeting me, and we're going to go walk around the Bund, show you around one of my favorite spots in Shanghai. But here's this is shaping up to be a very fine day. I actually brought a jacket over here, not knowing for sure what the weather was going to be like, because you're never sure. And yeah, I'm not going to need that. Not going to need that. Not going to need any overcoats, anything like that. Most of the week I'm going to be wearing suits and ties. So today I have on my best bunny shirt. I believe this is an original Van Gogh. That's a Van Gogh bunny, I believe. This is what Van Gogh painted one afternoon in his garden. Maybe not. All right, and we are to the Zhangjia River, I believe this is. Well, it says there's a sign, no swimming. I'd like to walk over there and, let's go to the bridge. So bear in mind this absolutely pristine, very, very beautiful park is right in the center of Shanghai, a huge city, and it is maintained absolutely in a stunning, pristine state. The Shanghai government absolutely does a good job of making beautiful green spaces for its citizens. This might be a good juncture for me to interject a quick disclaimer. I'm not a paid shill by anybody. All the opinions I have in these videos this week are my own. They're my own honest opinions. That said, I don't criticize when I go to another country. I don't criticize anything in that country, because why would you? You're a guest there. Why not treat people with respect? That said, why would you need to disparage anything in this marvelous place? Take a look at this. Now, keeping in mind, this is right in the middle of a huge city of, I believe, what's the population of Shanghai? I believe it's like 25 million, something like that. Don't hold me to it. It's been a while since I looked at that kind of data, but it seems like it's about 25 million. Wow, look at this. And this stunning park is maintained in a very pristine condition. It has been about 6 years since I was in Shanghai. Before COVID, I had an office over here, and I was back and forth all the time. And frankly, I have missed it, and I have missed very much at times my Chinese friends. I'm looking forward to meeting some of them this week. It will be nice to catch up. It's been a long time, and we have a lot to catch up on. So I think maybe 10 years ago I was in this park. I walked it with somebody. I don't even remember who it was I walked it with, but we were in a hurry and it was a cold day and it wasn't as splendid of an ambience as it is on this very fine spring morning. This is a relative paradise in the center of a very bustling city. That looks like Peter Rabbit to me. I'm going to be over here just for the week. I have a few business meetings to attend, so most of the week I'm going to be wearing business suits. But for today, on this fine spring morning, I have on my finest bunny shirt. This is some fashion attire. I believe this is an original by Vincent van Gogh. I believe it was entitled Bunny Night, but I'm not really an art expert, so any of you who are, if you can attest to that, I'd appreciate that. And the person that sold it to me said this is an original. This is an original Vincent van Gogh painting, so I am wearing a masterpiece of art. So don't mock my attire. Don't even think about it. I'm wearing an artistic masterpiece. One of the things you'll notice with Chinese bridge building techniques, we're talking ancient Chinese bridge building techniques, is that they typically employed an arch type design, and one needn't be an engineer to understand intuitively that this type of design would have given greater strength to the structure. Also, it lifted the bridge high enough above the water that boats could pass beneath. And then, from a purely aesthetic perspective, it makes for a much more beautiful bridge. It's really a beautiful, simplistic, but very beautiful building technique. This is, of course, not an ancient bridge. This is just, you know, a pseudo-ancient, a neo-ancient bridge design. But if we go to, I don't know, I'll have time on this trip to go and see some of the old cities. There are some of the very old bridges that still remain that look just like this. I think they're very beautiful. I don't know, there's something very stunning and poetic about this kind of bridge. Hey buddy, you looking for snacks? Come on, there's some snacks over here. Sorry, I don't have any snacks. This water comes from the Zhangjie River, which is a minor tributary to the Huangpu River, which runs through the center of Shanghai. In case you're not familiar with the geography of Shanghai, it's situated, it's a port city. It's an ancient port city situated at the estuary of the Huangpu River, and since ancient times there were freight boats traveling up and down the river. It was a main transportation corridor, and then from there were a lot of ships going out to sea, yeah, Shanghai was the port city in Asia. Well, one of the major port cities in Asia for thousands of years. And yeah, later on today we'll go and walk along the Bund and give you a closer look at the Huangpu River, and then you'll see why it was such an important transportation route for so many years. Still is. Once in a while you'll still see huge barges going up and down the Huangpu River carrying, you know, whatever cargo they're carrying. But it's the lifeblood of Shanghai and has been for many centuries. And they certainly may have made it beautiful. Look at this, they even have a rustic forest path.你好。嗨，你好。好看吗？